So now 2 players are going to be striking their stages.
So, I don't think you're going to see an overly slow game. I know the Sonics are usually notorious for slower games, but the thing is that the Knicks doesn't seem like it when you watch him play it initially. He seems like he's fairly conservative, but the guy is actually really aggressive.
His aggression is very calculated, though, so on occasion it can seem like it's passive, but it's just he knows exactly when the right hits are going to go in, and when he gets that first hit, that's when he just racks up the damage. You can see him already right now doing these short hops, sometimes empty hops, sometimes canceled up airs, just to kind of like put some pressure onto Adam, trying to force him in shield, try to keep Sonic stationary.
Absolutely. So Adam just going to come in over the top here to make sure he gets right out of that disadvantaged state. If there's one thing Sonic is good at, it is getting out of disadvantaged state.
Yeah, and that's kind of his whole shtick in this game, right? He's meant to just get himself out of bad situations.
I really
and, reset the neutral.
I really like that forward air we just saw after the double jab because it was an attempt to catch Adam jumping out shield.
Yep. And that would have been the start of some big damage.
So very, very back and forth here now. The Knicks going a little slower, but picking his moments really is what it comes down to.
And he's got his limit now, so he's gonna get ready to get that big strike in and take that early stock, unless Adam can do something about it.
Absolutely. I don't think you're the only way you're going to see a real early stock here now is if the Knicks gets a nice finishing touch read. Other than that, I think like this will be a very conservative effort with that limit. You don't want to be cut off stage against Sonic with those back airs as Cloud. Oh, so
Ooh.
like there you go, a finishing touch read, but he was just a little off the mark. He had the air dodge read, it's just a little too slow. Interesting note about Cloud's finishing touch is it actually starts from the bottom to the top. So what actually happened there was that like his timing was correct if he got the bottom part of the finishing touch.
Yep.
But because he was aiming for the top part, he ended up missing.
Okay, interesting. I actually didn't know that. All right, and this is one thing too is that I mean, Sonic as a character is meant to kind of pick apart your opponent's bad habits, kind of bait and punish, really. So it's a lot harder for a Sonic to play against someone who's playing just as patient. But that spin dash into back air will take the first stock, putting Adam in the lead right now.
Absolutely. A very nice tomahawk coming back, though. Adam just content to try to sit and shield and wait out the invincibility, but just the empty hop into the grab really showing that the Knicks maybe in his head a little bit, but very nice couple of hits there off of Adam.
All right, we start catching with an up air. But no real follow-up. The Knicks able to land on platform. Just kind of, again, the neutral keeps resetting in this, right? This match has been kind of hit for hit and then reset the neutral. All right, there's going to be a back throw to put Adam off stage.
Very nice just get up grab there. Like the audacity to have it going for that downer spike. I feel like he could have just back aired him and got the kill maybe. He was off stage, so.
I think he might have been going for a mix-up as well, because I think the back air was the obvious answer. So if Adam was trying to drift away from the back air, the down air would catch him, but unfortunately wasn't the case.
Oh, calling that air dodge and getting the back air afterwards.
All right, but that back air should take stock. It will indeed. Sonic at 143 after the hit.
Oh.
All right, there's the dare into bear. This is how it gets started. This is how the Knicks starts racking up that damage and making the comeback.
Adam content to just stay on the other side of the stage here. He's got the lead here now, so there's very little reason for him to approach at the moment. The Knicks kind of got to make something happen, and as you can see, like Adam finally decides to make his approach option, and he gets punished for it, taking another 30%. So worked his way out of the corner there. Trying to move through the Knicks here. The Knicks followed him all right there, but Adam sniffed it out that he wasn't going to choose an option immediately, just throwing out some jabs. Very nice back air, following him there, following him through to the edge of the stage. Going for the spot dodge into the down tilt there. I'm not sure why he spot dodged. Maybe he was expecting a back air out of the spring, because Sonic can spring past the ledge and throw out a back air to make his recovery a little more safe.
Yeah, it's something we see players like Ken and Super Grokel's implementing a lot into their play. And right now, the Knicks seeming to bring this back.
I don't know where that cross slash was supposed to be hitting, but maybe it was an air dodge read, and he already had it in his head, and he just ended up committing to it and not reacting to the spring.
Yeah, unfortunate, and this is gonna put a little bit more of an advantage into Adam right now. Cloud obviously still has a myriad of kill tools without the limit, but it's definitely Adam's definitely feeling a little bit safer right now for sure.
Well, it brings the spring gifts on the table as well if he gets them off stage. So,
yeah.
But it looks like we're gonna have limit on deck again too.
Oh, and that dash attack will take it off the up B.
I was almost sure he was just gonna keep charging limit this, so he got me too. Adam obviously was not ready for it either.
And so that's game one going to the Knicks. Their winner semifinal set.
Very big comeback from the Knicks.
It really was. All right, so we're running it back to Town and City once again. I think this is a great stage for Sonic anyway. There's lots of space for him to run around and play that kind of hit and run game that he likes to do. And those side platforms too seem to be like the perfect height for his jump at a spin dash.
Oh, ooh. Hard charging that down smash, and like Adam almost played into it, but he just narrowly avoided.
But the forwarder did clip him, and now we're sitting at relatively even percents between these two players. Forwarder string starting to come out. All right, reads the air dodge, but just missed space of the back air, unable to get the punish he was looking for.
Very nice avoidance there from the Knicks on that spin dash. Went all the way to the end of the stage and then just jumped over it. So, very even percents here. Both players kind of just trying to feel each other out, see who can get a neutral win here. It's really all about that first hit, really, in this matchup.
It absolutely is.
Because once you're in advantage state, it becomes very difficult to get it back. Even though Sonic is known for being able to get away from people really easily, Cloud's just got such a big sword to cover all the areas that Sonic could escape to.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes much harder for him to get away. That Nair is going to send him off stage. Goes for the reverse up B back air, but the Knicks just over it. Hits him with a down air, and will that back air kill? Not quite.
I think the Knicks is a little bit privy to that little back air thing, because like he seems like he's constantly watching out for it in the way he's acting in most of his edge guards anyways. And so once Adam finally decided to commit to it, he didn't really get it at all, but he didn't get punished for it either. Very nice neutral B though.
Yeah, good blade beam coming out, taking that stock.
Just going to just call his movement backwards there. That's the thing you see. Like you see here now, like, well, not so much anymore. He's kind of going in a bit because he has to now. But generally, when Adam's sitting in neutral, he likes to like kind of dash back and forth at a distance from you. And the blade beam just puts a whole wrench in that whole plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
It either forces you into the air or forces you into shield, and neither you really want to do against Cloud.
Absolutely not. I mean, being above Cloud is just inherently disadvantageous by the nature of this character.
Yeah, and even if you sit in shield at that point, like you're opening like a chance for Cloud to put on extra pressure and get a shield break on you. Very nice.
That was clean. The ledge trump into limit cross slash, 2-stock coming out in game 3.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking Adam might need to switch out on this stage because we saw the Knicks taking game 1 on Town and City after being trailing for most of the game, and then just domination of this second game.
Yeah, and you know, I think like with how close the last game was. There was no reason for Adam to believe that it was a stage problem in the first game, but the second game, now, the Knicks ran away with it, and I think this is less a stage problem and more that the Knicks just got the download on what Adam's trying to do.
Yeah, so we're running it back now to Town and City, but with the Cloud Ditto.
Yeah, the Cloud.
We're going to see the Gentleman's Limit Charge in the beginning? No, we are not. The Knicks just trying to rush in. And I think, honestly, that running in like that, instead of going for the Gentleman Limit Charge, really sets the tone for the match. It really, from the get-go, is going to want to put Adam on the back foot. But right now, Adam is taking this lead quite early in the game, putting a lot of pressure onto the Knicks, actually, and punishing him for his attacks.
Absolutely, and you got to think here now too. Like Adam probably got a little bit of a read on what the Knicks was trying to do against his Sonic, and
Yeah.
so given that, he is probably a little bit of a transition here now for the Knicks to adjust to the fact that he's now playing a spacing battle as opposed to a hit and run style.
Yeah, but it looks like the Knicks are starting to get the down low, putting himself into the lead right now in percent, but both these clouds have limits, so one of these stocks is going to go flying very soon. Really, really clean air dodge, getting past that up tilt. Alright, lands the limit cross slash, but both on shields.
Absolutely, both players were ready for their options there, just shielding after their cross slashes.
Really want to just capture that moment and just cloud dittos.gif. Alright, there's a dash attack and that will take stock.
Yeah,
The Knicks sitting in the lead right now and gets almost a full bar of limit charged.
Yeah, I feel like Adam was actually trying to go for the hitting the Knicks. That's why he up B'd so early, so that he can safely get to the ledge. But the Knicks spacing out that up B and then just getting the dash attack. Jabs in opposite directions here. Cloud doing a little bit of a synchronized dance together. Oh, very nice tomahawk there. Just the cross up into the tomahawk.
Yeah, and now this is just really running away into the Knicks' favor. Already putting 55%, 62 now on Adam, keeping him in the air with these up air juggles. All right, I like that aggressive up B onto ledge, but the Knicks able to shield it. Okay. I see what he was going for with that, trying to block out any edge guard attempts, but right now, the Knicks is just all over Adam. Oh, but that back air will confirm the stock, and he's able to get about half bar of limit back. All right, both these players just kind of swinging at each other, and now Adam trying to replicate what the Knicks did and keeping him in the air, able to rack up a quick 30% nearly.
Very nice air dodge on that cross slash there. Opened Adam up to get punished.
All right, there's the back air pushing Adam off stage. Now both clouds have limit once again.
And Adam didn't have to spend his to get back this time. Oh, very nice blade beam just to cover himself back.
But now he's missing limit, and the Knicks still has it. All right.
Oh, tried to go for the up smash out of that.
Ooh, but catches him on the way up with the limit cross slash. We have a 3-0 coming in from the Knicks, taking it over Adam as he advances to face Groovy in winners finals.
And who